Hey, what's up, fam? We got another one. Darren Godfrey, the Tarantula, and Callie E, the Chief, Konakoa, round two. And that's who we're talking to today. We get both perspectives, we get both attitudes, and we get both responses to how this fight is going to go down. Ooh, you're lucky if you're watching this. Everybody, grab a beverage. That's what we do. We grab beverages and we sit, we listen, we watch, then we sip, we listen, we watch, repeat. All right, give it up for Darren Godfrey, Keali'i Kanakoa, the Chief. 3, 2, 1. That's a knockout.
3, 2, 1, yeah, that's a knockout. They call me kamikaze, put you in heaven's lobby. On gas, no brakes, you can never stop me. Nah, no, you can never stop me. Yeah, cause I'm the power slap king.
Slapson, baby!
Okay, can you hear me okay?
Yes, sir.
Darren, you ready?
Let's go.
All right, everybody. Welcome to Slap Son. We got the man in the building. It's going down next week. Power Slap 14, round 2 with the Chief. Everybody give it up for Darren, the Tarantula Godfrey. Dude, how are you?
Bro, I'm very good. Very good.
Staying
good.
busy, I see.
Bro, life's gone crazy, man. Yeah, man. Seems like every one of these power slap fights I do, man, and my life just gets a little bit crazier after. You know what I mean? It's mad at the moment, but yeah, man, I'm living it and I'm loving it. It's good.
Dude, that's fantastic. I mean, if anybody who's been paying attention, right? You've been chilled for a minute, but during that time, you haven't been sitting around. You look jacked, son.
Oh,
Your body's on point.
Bro, listen, this was, well, how I am now is how I was before I joined Slap. When I joined Slap, I've retired from the bare knuckle and the boxing, so I was sort of letting myself go a bit. Do you know what I mean? Like I was thinking, like, I mean, it was the end of my fight career, so I was quite content to like let myself, do you know what I mean? Have the easy life and eat what I wanted and stuff like that. So, do you know what I mean? Now I'm taking this slap, man, as serious as I can. Do you know what I mean? So I've got my old head back on. Do you know what I mean? I've got my old training partners around me again. I mean, I've been back to my roots, back to some caveman shit training. Do you know what I mean? And bro, the results I'm getting at the minute is crazy. I've got my food on point. Do you know what I mean? Bro, I'm ready. I mean, I've lit up that stage many a times now. I'm the worst version of myself. Wait until the fans see what version's coming now.
Dude,
Trust me.
No. I mean, full disclosure, I thought that one pic you posted might have been a little AI action, man, because it was like nothing. Then the reveal of the new Darren.
Right, listen, I got one of them like panoramic roof sort of things in my home gym. Bro, it's just good lighting, man. It's just good lighting, man. You know what I mean? You know when you find that perfect spot, and I'm like, quick, get my missus, quick, come and take a picture. Quick.
Take it. That's so funny, dude. I was commenting when we did Sweet Talks in Vegas. There's a couple interviews at night. I looked at the camera guy and I was like, dude, my forearm looks jacked in the shadow.
You gotta get the good camera angles, brother.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Well, dude, Keali'i, he's been a bit busier than you, right? So I'm sure you've seen his matches.
Yeah.
Do you have any different mentality going into this because you've been able to see him a few more times than he's seen you? Or you just figure you've got it already worked out, you need to do it again?
No. Yeah, obviously there was a bit of controversy on my first match with Kelly about me moving my head. So obviously I went back and worked on that. Do you know what I mean? You get a bit of controversy, but what people need to realise is, you know what I mean, we're all pretty new to this ourselves. Do you know what I mean? There's going to be a few kinks for all of us to iron out. Do you know what I mean? I'm yet to see the perfect slap fight out there yet. Do you know what I mean? We're all going to make mistakes. We're all going to make flaws. We're all learning and growing with the sport. Do you know what I mean? So, I mean, and I'd like to think I've went back and I've worked on the things I wasn't happy about. I'm happy about myself doing. Like, do you know what I mean? Yes. My competition. I mean, that's their shit to worry about. I'm not really worried about their performance. All I care about is mine. So I've worked on the few things that I need to work on, and also, do you know what I mean? Like I said, I've gone back to my original roots in training. So, I mean, my power at the minute is fucking through the roof. Like, do you know what I mean? Without blowing my own trumpet, do you know what I mean? I've just had to buy another bob. I've literally tore the head off mine. I've hit his head off.
Oh,
so
damn.
Yeah, we are.
So we can safely say the power's there. We just
Oh
gotta
yeah.
get the right tuck, I guess.
Oh, definitely, definitely. Do you know what I mean? I just got to make sure. I got to make sure that all of the 20 odd years I've been fighting and learning to being taught to roll with the punches that don't kick in as a muscle memory. Do you know what I mean? Because that's what happened last time. I wasn't worried about taking the shot. You know what I mean? I get punched in the face on a daily basis. I mean, that's not a problem for me. It's the muscle memory, seeing the flash and then not having the reaction to move. Do you know what I mean? So, mate, I've worked on it, mate. We're there. So, I mean, I will be a different fucking animal this time.
I love it, man. You will be a piece of granite just standing there.
Yeah, I need to be able to walk off that stage and say to everyone, "Look, do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
It
yeah.
wouldn't have made a difference."
Well,
That's
I'm
what I want.
excited to so we're going out for this one. I don't know if we'll have an interview thing set up. I mean,
Yeah.
frankly, we had about a week to work something out. So we're still working on it. But bro, we'll be able to see each other in person finally. We get a high
Oh
five, say
yeah, it'd be
what's
great,
up. I'm
man.
super excited, man.
Yes, sir.
Is anyone coming with you?
No, come on,
Just
man,
you.
bro.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I mean, like, on my family, because obviously it's a very expensive trip for us. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, the flights. I mean, I'm lucky enough that it all gets paid for me. Do you know what I mean? But I mean, it's an expensive thing. So I think, well, I mean, if when I win this fight and I go for the world title, the old crew will come with me. Do you know what I mean? And
Everybody will be on the bandwagon.
it'll be a massive event, and yeah, man, it'll be that's when I'll have all my support.
Have you been to New Orleans before, or is this the first time?
No, I've never been to New Orleans. Now, every time I come to America, I'm coming to a new place. Before Slap, I actually never been to the USA. So, and yeah, man, I've traveled the world with Slap now. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's awesome, dude. It's funny. Look, I know you're there to do a job, but I'm always, I always catch myself asking the striker, so you're going to have time to go eat at this place or go to this place. And they always look at me like, no, bro, I have a fight to get to.
Bro, when I get to these places, I always end up spending so much money because you just want to try everything, don't you? Do you know what I mean?
For
Oh my
sure.
God, we ain't got that in the UK. We ain't got that in the UK. How I keep my weight, I don't know.
No, it just proves that you still got that metabolism and athleticism, man. So you're good. You're good.
But yeah, we've got the weight bang on this time. So yeah, I've got no issues with that whatsoever.
I love it, man. Do you feel like this is kind of a prove yourself type moment? It wasn't a fluke.
Yeah,
who gives a fuck about the quote unquote flinch? Who gives a fuck about the quote unquote whatever? This is my turn to show you guys I'm here for real.
Oh, 100%, mate. 100%. I mean, this fight's more for me than it is for anything else. You know what I mean? I mean, I think if I wanted to boycott this fight, I could have. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I would think I would have sat right in my head. Do you know what I mean? I needed to do this one for me. I needed to prove to myself that. I mean, that little controversy didn't make no odds at all. Do you know what I mean? I still get the job done regardless.
Yeah, 100%, dude. And dude, since you last fought with all that, I mean, you kind of already talked about it, but there's been in my opinion, there's been good strides to clean things up. Like they look to the slow motion a bit more. The instruction is a bit more involved. I mean, before each match, they have a little walkthrough, things like that. So you're going to be a part of something that is going to be a bit more precise and a bit more clean.
Yeah, mate, that is what I needed to do. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not the only one that's done it. I mean, I think we've all done it, or I mean, made other mistakes at some point or another. But I mean, it is what it is. You know what I mean? We can only go on what the judges are seeing and what their judges or what their opinion is. When you're in that heat at the moment, you don't know what's going on anyway. Do you know what I mean? Like, I mean, I still on that thing, I felt the hand. So I mean, I just automatically thought I've been hit. So I mean, but obviously it was a grazing rather than a belting. Do you know what I mean? So, man, it's not going to be a bad thing, is it? Them looking over it more.
No,
you know what I mean?
and like you said, I mean, shit, man. It is funny. I'm glad I'm not a ref. I'm glad I'm not a judge because even in this last card, look, I don't want to say nothing. And if Dumpling, if you're watching, I love you, brother. But even he did a little push forward. If you really watch it, bro, even he had a little push forward. So it's getting better every card.
Yeah, it do, and I'm thinking it will continue to do so as well. Do you know what I mean? I think they're on top of it. They're taking the fans' opinions. I mean, they're taking them in and they're working on it. Do you know what I mean? It like I said, it's a new sport. It's a growing sport, and I mean we're all growing together with it.
Yeah, 100%, man. But it's got to be exciting that you're part of this quote unquote, really original crew. I mean, we had a couple seasons of a reality show, but for the most part, people that are in it right now through all the weight classes, they're kind of the OGs. And so to be able to grow with it and see the growth so fast, I mean, you felt it as well, man. I mean, your social media presence has grown crazy. People know I was just talking with Nate Bernard yesterday, and he's like, dude, it's crazy, bro. Like, I had someone come up and ask me to sign their card, and it's just like, dude, power slap is becoming a thing, dude.
Bro, it's crazy. I was walking through the park just yesterday with my little boy, and a load of teenagers ran up to me. Can I get your picture? Can I get your picture? Yeah, bro. It's crazy, bro. Do you know what I mean? I think what it is for me as well, obviously, because I'm the only I think official signed from the UK. Anyway, from my part of the UK.
I think so. Yeah.
I think so. I think there's Robin in there, but she's from Scotland, so it's not really England, is it?
And you've got Sean, but he's across the way a little bit as well. So you might be the only one. Yeah.
Who's that? Sorry.
Sean Kilmartin, the Ireland guy.
Oh, Ireland, yeah, but still class that as England, you know what I mean? That's UK.
You're representing the entire UK. No pressure.
Oh,
no
yeah,
pressure.
Of course. I'm representing the whole UK, yeah. But I think from England, like, I mean, my section, do you know what I mean? I think I'm definitely bringing eyes to it now. Do you know what I mean? From the UK.
Dude,
yeah, it's crazy,
man. Well, dude, how's regular life going, man? You still doing the painting thing, the remodel thing?
Yeah,
all that kind
man.
of stuff?
The business is actually expanded, so yeah, we've got a lot on it at the moment. That was quite a big help from Slap and that as well. Do you know what I mean? It's crazy. Like, I mean, it's man, when everyone starts knowing your name, is how life gets a little bit easier. Do you know what I mean?
Ooh, that's probably facts.
Man, I'm actually in talks at the moment about buying a boxing gym, offer somebody the whole business. So. Yeah,
nice.
man, we've got some. I mean, that was always the dream, anyway. I mean, it was to open my own gym. I mean, this is something I've been wanting to do for years. So, I've been offered an opportunity to literally buy a whole business. So, I'm looking into it. We're gonna have some talks and some meetings this week, and yeah, man, there's some good things in the pipeline for the Tarantula. You know what I mean? It's nice. Life's looking good. Looking good right now.
No, I love it, man. And the best part is, to make something like a boxing gym successful is while you're still fighting. So it's like Definitely. Perfect because you've got the branding of yourself, you got the branding of the sport, and you can build that business. So when you're done fighting, it'll already be established, right? So
I've been here, there, and everywhere as a fighter. Do you know what I mean? I've made so many great contacts and all that over the years. Do you know what I mean? It'll definitely work. I mean, I'll make sure it works. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to sink my teeth into something else. So.
Dude, very cool, very cool. Well, hey, when do you leave home and fly out? Because you've got a flight ahead of you.
Oh wow, I've actually got 2 flights there, 2 flights back. So yeah, man, it's a bit of a changeover. I fly the 13th I fly.
Okay.
So yeah, 13th to the 20th, something like that. I think I'm there just a week, maybe just over.
Okay. Yeah, so you still got a little bit of time left. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool, man. Well, dude,
just
you look
tweaking up the last bits of training now. I'm working on a few different things. You know what I mean? Just to end the camp, I'll probably finish training end of the weekend, and that'll be me done then.
Dude, I love it. Are you gonna be on weight before you leave, or are you gonna hit some sauna time when you land?
No, I fly over, usually a couple of pounds over, and then I'll get that off when I'm there.
Okay, very cool. So nothing too crazy.
Exactly where I am now, so we're all good.
Yeah. Well, shit, man, you look good. It's been a minute. I mean, I guess the sport is evolving as we've been waiting for your next match, but here you are, and it's like, talk about a big card, dude, that you're going to be a part of. Like,
oh, it's crazy.
It's crazy. I keep saying it, but like when I was
and they keep bringing them out as well. I've just seen that
yes!
Brandon against No Love, man. That's gonna be a banger, bro. I mean, there's about 6 fights on there with potential fight of the night wrote all over them, man. There's some crazy fights on this show.
Dude, you read my mind. It's so exciting, man. I can't, honestly, part of me can't even describe it because we're in it, right? So we're massive nerds about it. We're fans about it. But dude, you're right. I swear to you, every match so far they've announced has a storyline. Like,
bro, they brought out all the killers for this one.
Dude, they really did. All the killers, all the personalities, like.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
There's not too many people on this next card
bro,
that
it's
are
gonna be
shy
like a
from the mic.
circus. It's gonna be amazing.
Oh my God.
Let the Lunas go. Let them go.
Dude,
Let's go.
that boy better show out when he shows up because he's walking on thin ice in the best ways.
Yeah.
He's walking on thin.
Yes,
I've hit
sir.
that fool up so much. And bro, he finally responded and he's like, yeah, for sure, bro. Let's do an interview. And the closer it gets to the fight, and I'm thinking, I'm gonna have to pin this guy down in the hallway or some shit, dude, to get into the interview. But guys like that, I mean, yeah, the heart of Brandon, like Cooper's going back at it with Zakir. We'll see if Zakir, won't club this time. Like we have Brandon and Isaiah drop out, but bro, we've got Damian and Wes, we've got Aaron and fucking Nate. It's like I'm pumped, dude. I'm so excited.
Crazy show. Well, I tell you what, people need to sellotape their eyelids up because you do not want to blink on this show. I say there's going to be bodies all over the floor.
Yeah, Dana and Frank are gonna have to dig in those pockets, man, and hand out some more bonuses.
Trust me.
So good, and I love that. We're talking about it now, but I really noticed this last card in Vegas, talking with everybody individually in person. It really is. I just say it over and over throughout all these interviews this week. It's becoming a thing. Like there's animosity that maybe wasn't there before. And I feel like they've channeled all of that into this card and it's going to be a banger. Absolutely. Yeah.
Definitely. Well, we're ready anyway, brother. That's what it matters.
I love it, man. Well, hey, Darren, thanks for coming on, taking time out of your day. Like I can't wait. Not only see you fight live, but to just see you in person. And we will be there enjoying like every single second of it.
Be great to see you, my man. Make sure you come see me as soon as you get there.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, dude. Well, hey, everybody, Power Slap 14 going down round 2 with the Chief and Tarantula. If you don't watch, you're stupid. I think you're stupid.
You're stupid.
All right, let's let this bitch upload and we'll hang out for a minute.
Yes, sir.
Yes, dude. I got this park near our house so if you run down the hill, do 2 laps around the track and run back, it's like 2.5 miles. Okay. But the problem is coming back, it's all uphill. And I think I became a man the last 2 days, dude, because it's been so hot, dude.
Especially when you go past your limits and then knowing that you have to turn around and go back the same amount, so yeah, that's the deal breaker right there for sure.
Yeah, for sure, man. Well, hey, dude, yeah. Okay, Ali, you ready?
Born ready.
I love it, dude. All right, everybody. Welcome to Slap, son. We got the man in the building. Are you ready for Power Slap 14? Because he is round 2 with the Tarantula, baby. Will it have venom or will it die? We're about to find out. Everybody give it up for K-Ali-E, Kanakoa, the Chief.
Woo! Let's go.
Let's go. Hey, fam, everyone who might be watching and listening, I got to be honest with the audience. I completely passed out watching a movie with my kid last night. We were supposed to do this last night. So we're thankful for having the Chief on today. We're thankful.
Absolutely. And I'm grateful for you too, Joe. Thank you. Appreciate you guys and everyone that's tuning in right now.
Dude, I love it, man. Well, look, I mean, to be totally honest with you, it gets in my head a little bit doing these interviews because I know you guys have long days talking to a lot of people. I know you guys have long days talking to a lot of people, trying to fit in training, all this stuff. And then on top of that, man, you probably get the same fucking 5 questions. You know what I mean? So
every single time I'm like, damn, can someone just switch it up or should I start asking questions? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, dude, for real. Yeah. So let's start it off like this. I see you're doing cliff jumping. I see you're traveling the world. What is the spot people don't know that they should know when it comes to being the island guy?
Oh, most definitely enjoy your time on the beach. That is the spot. 100%. I'm here back home in Hawaii on the Big Island. And my go-to spot is always the beach. Whenever I'm back on the island, immediately I go to the beach, I bury my feet into the sand, I ground myself, and just super grateful just to be back home on home soil. But yeah, I recommend anyone, if you're on an island or if you're from an island and you're going back home, First place that you got to go is to the beach. Second place, go and get you whatever it is that floats your boat with the type of cuisine that you have there in that area. For me, I've been having a great time eating a lot of fish back home in Hawaii, and it's been great, healthy.
I love that, man. I love that. You know what? I wasn't expecting that so quick. So even knowing that area so well, it's still about the beach for you. It doesn't get old.
No, never. There's multiple places to go and explore throughout the island. You have the valleys, you have Mauna Kea, you have the top of the mountain, and then you have the ocean, you have Makai, and you can go to either. You can go from the beach in the same day to the top of the mountain and go snowboarding. I mean, during the weather, during the winter, there's usually snow on Mauna Kea, but
Oh,
yeah,
very cool.
it's a very beautiful and powerful island. Big
Dude,
island for sure.
I love that, man. I mean, that's when people ask me about, where I'm from, Utah. I say the same thing. Like the stuff that we already have here, it's interesting how a lot of people where they live, they don't get to know their surroundings, which can be, awesome. That can be amazing. So, dude, I appreciate that, man. I always hit up the closest coconut water shaved ice. That's my jam.
That's Yeah, I'm a sucker for shave ice for sure.
Yeah,
I
dude.
got back to Hawaii. I think I was in. I was on Oahu, and I went to Waikiki. Stayed a couple nights down there, and they have the most famous shave ice that they put condensed milk, limoy powder. They just spice the whole thing up. They're just like magical. Just a whole abundance of magic. But yeah.
Dude, it's crazy
I
too.
had to get it before weight cut again. I already
Yeah,
knew that.
dude.
I already knew that this fight was going to happen, so I was like, "Shit, I should have my fun now while I'm here."
Dude, 100%. That's funny. I saw Isaiah on Instagram yesterday because his fight, unfortunately, it got moved, right?
Yeah,
And shout out Brandon. Sounds like he's okay and everything, which is most important.
yeah.
But bro, he was being funny. He was like, "I guess Doughboy's back," and he's got all these food trucks lined up in the background. Like, I can go eat now.
That's classic. Yeah, at least he gets to enjoy himself, and that's great. That's great. Off season is always the best, but always keep in mind, Isaiah, you do have a match right after, bro. So stay in shape, my guy, because it's not just the butcher. If you claim that belt, my guy, it's gonna be me next.
Dude,
For sure.
I've been loving watching your stories and your little comments here and there. Like, oh, we switching weight classes now. Like, you've always been on it. You said from the start you're in here to be a champ, and Darren is in your way this time for a moment anyway. Is there anything else you think you can bring to the table, man? Anything that's different, or it just has to be your night that night?
I mean, just I'm bringing everything to the table, and it's funny that you mentioned that about the whole um, switching weight classes and people fucking just being musical chairs and just switching from weight class to weight class. It's like, dude, and I believe it was who was it? Emmanuel, no love, right? And he spoke about going to either weight class, and I'm like, dude. You do not want to come to 185 for sure. You do not want any of this. Like you should just I just saw that he ended up getting booked for the Ripper, and I'm like,
Yes.
how the fuck did he just immediately just jump to a ranked opponent and then into our weight class and think that you're going to take over our weight class? I'm sorry, but anyone that's thinking that they're going to just come in and think that they're going to take my spot, nah, you're tripping. But yeah, whatever. It is what it is. Not my monkey, not my circus.
Yeah. It's funny. I talked with I mean, it was off camera, so I won't say the details of it. But dude, I talked with Dwayne for a long ass time after we got done recording, and that was like the core of the discussion. It was
Yeah.
I'd love to be a fly on the wall on those Tuesday conversations. Just I mean, look, at the end of the day, they're gonna pick what they pick. But dude, I would love to know some of the reasoning, the whys. Is there moments when they have those meetings, man, where their fingers are crossed because if this works out, this will work out. That kind of stuff.
Right, right. So, I mean, going back to that question and the question that you asked earlier about, who's going to be next and what had switched up, you know, with Darren and everything that had happened in the past on, the flinching and all that kind of shit. Unfortunately, it just wasn't my night, and it was his night. But the refs seriously, the refs have to do a better job on calling either the fouls or the small little things that they are missing. So if it wasn't for that flinch, 100% Darren would have been out immediately on the second. But nothing has changed. I still have that same kill or be killed mentality, no matter what, going into any fight and going into a power slap match. So me going against Darren is just going to be the same situation. I'm coming in there to kill, and just the itsy little bitsy spider is not going to run up that spout again for sure. I'm going to make sure I flush that shit out 100%. I'm not here to let him, take my credibility. I'm here to make sure that I establish dominance in the 185 weight class. This is my weight class, and I'm taking over this weight class. So nothing has changed. The only thing that had changed from then to now is my mentality. There's no Mr. Nice Guy anymore. So it sucks. Next.
No, dude. That stays with the when we spoke last time. You kind of talked about that too, as far as like, look, in the beginning, I was kind of trying to be, I don't know what the right term is, but buddy, a bit more outgoing or whatever. But being locked in the last two times, I mean, it worked last time, so you're on the right trajectory. You know what I mean?
Yes, 100%. I've told my brother before in the past, before we even started powerslap, and the mentality that I came in the first time against Joseph Landman, that's the same mentality I should keep throughout every single match that I'm competing in. So that mentality, I felt like it was lost along the way because of the whole brother kind of thing. I'm not that person. I'm definitely not that person. I'm solid with my fellow Hawaiians and the people that I support. Of course, I got to support the Hawaiians. But if I'm going against anyone, and especially if it has to be a match or a fight, sorry, it's not going to be brother. I'm not here for that. I'm not here to take part. I'm here to take over. And I say this all the time.
No, dude, I love it. Hey, you can't go wrong with channeling a bit of Connor. You know what I mean? And
100%.
and dude, at the end of the day, like, you're there to do your thing. Once the thing is over, whatever. Do ball out, go out, do whatever. But until to channel some Kobe, until job finished, I totally get that.
Yeah.
So, dude, the division is getting a little shook up, like you mentioned. And after Darren, you said it from the beginning, and I'll say it again. You're here to take over. This is your division, 185 pounds. This is my division. Mm-hmm. If it goes your way that night, like, then what? Do we sit out to see what happens between other fighters and title matches, or are we looking to stay active as possible after this one, get another one before the end of the year?
I would love to stay active, but with the performance that I've had, my recent match and the match before that, and then after this match, automatically I should deserve the title match 100% against whoever is going to be the winner. I don't care if it's the bitcher or I don't care if it's the lady boy. It does not matter. Whoever wins from that match, they're going to have to face the chief next, and that's going to be a sad story for them.
And it's interesting too, because in this sport, everybody's pretty open about it. Babyface was just telling me the other day how he fully expects one day for someone to find his button and get knocked out. Here's the advantage. Here's the advantage, in my opinion. From a fan's perspective, yeah, it's going to happen. But there's an advantage there, right, bro? Like, it's already happened with you, right? So now what? Now what are you going to do? Like, I felt it, I graced it, so I can just come at it, right?
Correct.
100%. I love it, man. I love it.
There's nothing to lose. You face your biggest fear, and that's being knocked out. If you've never been knocked out before, if you've been knocked out, then then that replicating the same feeling must suck. But if you've never been knocked out before and you get knocked out once in your lifetime, and then learn from your lesson, bounce back. If you're not able to bounce back, then just learn from it and just move on. Perfect it until you can.
Yeah, I love that, dude, because it's such a good metaphor for life as well. Like, everybody gets quote unquote knocked out for what they're trying to achieve, or just the daily, grind of life. And shit, man, it's kind of sad, but a lot of people, they don't rise back up. They just stay depressed and angry. And it's like, those people need to go find the beach, man.
Come to Hawaii. You guys will find the beach all over.
I love it, dude. Well, man, it's funny. We've talked a lot in person and online, and it just feels like another round for you. But I do want to say this, when I was talking to the boys in Vegas, doing that sweet talks, it really feels like, and I've said this in the last 4 or 5 interviews, but it gets me excited. So I want to get your take on this. It feels like power slap is finally becoming this thing. Like, bro, there's natural animosity now. There's all these storylines and all these little guys that were in the closet saying, "Oh, I don't watch that shit." They're all kind of walking out. We're selling out stadiums in Louisiana. Like, it's finally becoming a thing. Yeah.
It's becoming a huge thing, and it's the sport is just growing, like especially with the new collaboration with the newfound competitors from wrestling and stuff. They have what it takes in order to be that person that's in front of the camera all the time. So if you're able to steal the crowd, then we win the fights. That's how you do it. So talking shit in the beginning, that's why Connor is so great, right? Shout out to Connor.
Yeah.
But the wrestlers, they know how to shit talk, and get into someone's head. That's something that I'm very good at. I'm good at getting into people's heads and living in their head rent free, regardless of the situation. But they are super good at that. And I'm happy that we have competition. So there's new talent that's coming in. I'm fucking grateful. Why? Because now I have someone that I can bark back at. The Butcher, I had to come up with all these nicknames for all these people because they were so fucking boring. I'm like, damn, I got a bitcher who's bitching all the time. I got the Puerto Rican fucking pretty boy, thinks he's pretty. Who wants that as a champion? No. That's considered a fucking lady boy for sure. I would not want a lady boy running my fucking championship division at all. And then we have the rest of these clowns in the circus. So, it goes on. It goes on and on and on. But I'm grateful for the people and the more competition that we have in power slap.
Yeah, no, I think the wrestling move was awesome for all the reasons you just stated, man.
A great transition.
And you mentioned like living rent free in other people's heads. Is there anybody that lives in your head that motivates you that kind of like a mosquito bite is just kind of there? No. Actually,
the only thing that lives in my head rent free, and I believe I said this to Darren. And he made a comment or something on his story or a post that I'm living in his head rent free. I'm like, dude, no. The only thing that's living in this fucking head rent free is ass and tits all the time. So I'm like, come on, bro. Are you kidding me? Like, the only person that's living in this mansion right here are fucking ass and titties.
Oh shit, I think we rented the same mansion. I think we got the same mansion.
That's the Playboy mansion, bro.
Hell yeah. Oh my gosh. Best answer today. You won. We can quit now.
But yeah, all these people, I'm living in their head rent free all the time. I've done it with Isaiah. I've done it with. I'm doing it right now with the Butcher. I know that he's stepping back a little bit because of what had happened, unfortunately. But he's just gonna have to suck it up as a champ, and hopefully he heals up and things are great, and solidify being the champion against Isaiah and actually claiming that he's a champion by defending his belt. So this is the cap on it. If Isaiah gets the belt back, then it shows that he's truly the champion that he was the whole time. And then possibly there could be a rematch later on. But this is the trilogy of all trilogies. And then between them, they have to face the chief that's on the rise right now. I'm on the rise, and I'm coming in like hotcakes right now. So,
dude, to be honest, I kind of love that. See how that plays out. And then whoever thinks they need another, round 4 has to go through you first. Dude, I'd tune into that.
100%.
Dude, I love it. Well, brother, I think we kind of covered it all. Like, I'm so excited. You have no idea. Like, every day, like, so I'm going to see it live. So I'll be able to, I convinced wifey to come with me. So,
okay.
We'll be there. We're going to watch it live. And it's cliche, but every card seems to get bigger, seems to get badder. And I'm very excited you're on it with Darren for round 2, my man. And thank you for coming on, dude.
Appreciate you, bro. Always.
All right, man. Let's let this bitch upload and we'll hang out for just a sec.
Yes, sir.